Hello. Live. Excellent. No recommended changes. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait, this is the wrong video. Hi. Where am I? Usually I wait longer, but I'm so fucking excited. Because I couldn't play on Saturday, and I was like, ooh, I can't wait for it to be Monday. And now it's Monday. And it's game time, baby! We get to play the game that saved Kodaka's life. Uchikoshi was gonna be fine. Uchikoshi was feeling the pressure. He was like, guys, please, my lover, you gotta save him. And now they're on their honeymoon. So I'm very excited to play this game. I'm very excited. So excited that I'm opening up my last can of Dr. Pepper. That was loud as hell. I'm pouring it into my cup of ice, which I will soon regret. But yeah, I'm very excited to play 100 Line. As you know, Kodaka, the guy that made Danganronpa, this was his last ditch effort game, and it came out, and it has such good reviews. I'm trying not to get spoiled. I've seen a couple of things, nothing like breaking. It's like extra dialogue, which I thought would be fine because the game, it has 100 fucking endings. But it's like, it seems like it's being received extremely well. So I'm very excited to play it, and I'm really happy that they made it, you know? I wish I had a straw. Hold on, I'm bantering. Okay. I'm bantering, and I'm pleading, and I'm crying, and I'm like, please, guys, come to the stream. No one needs to be in the stream. I just need my reactions to be logged. That's all I stream for, is so that I can go back and be like, damn, I was funny as fuck. I will probably make a VOD channel on YouTube. I'm talking so much just to kill time. Like, I'm like, do I want to start? I kind of want to start. But I'm going to make a VOD channel because, I don't want, like, Twitch is making it so you can only have 100 hours of stream on your Twitch channel. So, I don't want my VODs to disappear. I like all of them. So I'm going to make a YouTube channel or something. I don't fucking know. Anyways, I'm going to take a sip. And we're gonna start. I don't care who's here. I don't care who's not here. I'll call them VOD heads. If you're watching the VOD, Trident. Possibly even you, Mary. If you're watching the VOD, hi! I'm gonna start the game now. I actually already... Boop! I already have the game open. That's how fucking prepared I am today. I also have to take out my gaming hands. 1 second. I'm taking out my gaming hands. Give me a second, guys. Damn, big as hell. There we go. Oh, it's, you know what? It's because my hair. Anyways. Hopefully this comes through. Okay, yeah, that definitely came through. Just check it on my phone. Alright, we're good. Since we played the demo, we have our save from there. Not that anything, you know, there was anything groundbreaking. Okay, sorry. I'm so fucking thirsty. Space is the confirm button. We are up! The game of all time is here. So, Here's what we did last time. So, beings from somewhere, I think the school enders or the school invaders, they came down, they turned our snow globe life upside down. That's our girl, that's our neighbor, possibly girlfriend. She's dying, basically. We have to save her. We do, but then we wake up in a school with a bunch of other people, and we're told that we're surrounded by this ring of fire, and there's nothing that we can do except for defend the school that we're in for 100 days, and then we get out. This guy is the principal, and the warlord? He's the commander, basically. He's gonna be training and helping us. She died, she came back to life. They're like, what the fuck is that about? He's also Monokuma. This is our girlfriend. She got beat the fuck up, and I don't know, she cried about it. Is there like a different change view? Oh, yes. Wait, okay, so some of these have two things. Oh, I guess this doesn't really fucking matter, does it? There's 3 for this. That doesn't fucking matter. We comfort her, we say, don't worry, I'm gonna marry you in the future. Oh my god, I forgot she had surgery because she didn't get beat up. Her mom died in a car accident and she had like a transplant. We're not sure if that's us. We're having an identity crisis on top of this. We go outside, see the moon for the first time. Remember, these people have never seen the sun or the moon before. They live in a cage, basically, because the outside world is compromised. It sounds like a Mr. Beast challenge. Technically it is. This hat, I saw this in a Mr. Beast video once. We see this guy. He's a ghost. He starts talking to us. We can't hear him. We're scared out of our fucking mind. Another flashback. Our girlfriend keeps getting lost, but we're the finder, so we find anyone. That's our role. We're so good at finding people. Found our guy who has cancer because we're the finder. We saved him, though. This picture is very exaggerated. We carried him back. See? Friendship. Now, he loves us. Found our dead guy, our dead principal in the trash can. Don't know when he's coming back. This guy looked like he was gonna surrender. He's like a warlord. We knocked him down. He came up to look like he was surrendering. But then I think one of our girly pops was like, oh, I've been doing this. Like, that guy is not nice. He is tricking us. How do I get out of the fucking... It's the X button. So that's where we are in the story. Things are happening. Hopefully that made sense to you guys. Let's just play the fucking game. As of now... Oh my god. Welcome back, Return. Okay, so we just got a bunch of... achievements. Excuse me.
Burn out of troops, time to rise and shine.
This is Mr. Beast.
Get ready for your 8th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Except he's dead.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Do you guys hear the ice?
Be ready to give your life to protect your beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Even with Sabre gone, his automatic announcements keep playing like nothing's changed. We'll need to discuss what to do here from now on, now that we're on our own. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Guys, hold on. Guys, hold on. Guys, hold on. Guys? Okay, we're going. I forgot, this is not like a first-person 3D whatchamacallit. After sleeping in it so much, I'm starting to get attached to this bed. I think I like it. I've actually fallen out of this bed during the night before. If only it was a little bit wider. Sometimes I get a strange feeling if I lie in the bed for too long. I'm a guy. It's natural. What? Horny? Is this a memory foam pillow or something? It's pretty comfortable once you get used to it. Sometimes the bed gets made without me realize. Who does that? Okay. You know what? Whatever. We can leave. Who gives a fuck? So, oh my, you know what? Let's talk to Shoma. You know what? I forgot the controls on this thing are a little bit weird. But that's okay. You guys will have to get used to it until I feel like plugging in my controller, which I can do. I just love to torture everyone. Where the hell is Shoma? Did I pass him and not see him? Oh no, he's just right here. Maybe this is a tough question, but do you think there are any animals around here? If there are, I hope we're not frightening them or destroying their habitats too badly. You know, I never really thought about that. The only living things I've seen since we got here are the invaders. So, Shoma, if you're concerned about stuff like that, you must really like animals, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I enjoy spending time with them and learning more about them and stuff. Oh, that's cool. I like animals too. Really? You're a fellow animal lover, Takumi? Oh no, that means you have something in common with me. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'll keep it a secret. The last thing you need is to find yourself lumped in with a creepy little flatworm like me. Quick, you better leave before anyone sees us together. I'll disappear into the background too. I'm good at that. This fucking guy. He wrote that I found something that would make him open up and relax a little. His inferiority complex is even worse than I thought. Okay. I'm probably making myself sneeze because I'm cold because I don't drink things with ice. Alright. I am simply going to... What? Oh, that's the defense room. No one's in here. Okay, so everyone is just in here. This is actually nothing for me to do, I think. Another day, another delicious meal. How you can eat at a time like this? What better time is there? Now that Seirei's gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before. That's the part you're enjoying? It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Ew! Does taco rice need to be sweet? Oh lord. Our conversation was interrupted by Hiruko clearing her throat just loud enough to demand our attention. My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. Why are you standing like that? An announcement? What does she have up her sleeve this time? Life's too short to eat healthy. I'm all about that sugar rush. What's Hiruko want now? Maybe whoever's in charge has called this off now that Seirei's gone and they're sending us home? Would whipped cream complement curry? It can't hurt to add a little more sweetness, right? This curry is utterly delectable. I especially like the plain rice. I like the plain rice the sauce hasn't spilled onto yet. And what are we supposed to do now that Seirei's gone? Do we really gotta stay here and figure it all out on our own? You must have a kind heart to want to talk to me, but you really shouldn't bother. Just ignore me like everyone else. What was it that you wanted to tell us, Hiruko? It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet? Yeah, I didn't exactly like Seirei barking orders at us, but without him, we really don't have a lot of direction. Eito proved that we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? Or we can keep fighting and see who gets the biggest killing streak. Loser has to slit their wrists right across their stomach. Jesus fucking Christ. Are they cutting their wrists or stomach? Never mind, I don't want to know. Why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind is done for. We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not. We don't know for sure if that's true or if we'll still get home when time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you. I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly? Hard to say. It must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. Seirei could could have had the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Seirei's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine.
Huh?
Huh? Hiroko spoke in a matter-of-fact way, slipping it in the conversation so casually I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. What? Wait, what? You're going to what? I said I'll be taking charge of the school in Seirei's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Aw, hell no. Why's it gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I've told you time and time again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear. You don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Just fight. The invader attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so that you may survive. That's what it means to be at war. Nobody had any response to that. Hiruko's stance was an extreme one. There was no doubt about that, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we were in, it might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of a bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Hiruko in charge. I can't imagine anyone else would keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all the control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take all my mind off this. I've got plenty of free time. Maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. Alright. So, there's a guide. Oh, is it this thing? No. Okay. So, how do I... Oh lord, I forgot about the report card. Let me move my mic a little bit away from my keyboard. Guys, I forgot every single tutorial that was in this game. So, I'm going to see if I can hang out with people and upgrade their skills. Whoops. Oh, no one's here. Let's go talk to Ato. You know, like, what is stopping Mr. Beast from doing Dangan RONPA? I keep looking at the sounds like a Mr. Beast challenge, and I'm like, he would do this. Talk to Ato? Let's talk to Ato. Ato, what are you doing here? I was analyzing the video from our defensive battle on the computer. I wanted to work out the behavioral patterns of each type of invader and use that to inform of our future battles. I need him to? You want to be in the Mr. Beast death game? I kidnapped 16 students and forced them to defend against aliens. Defend their home against aliens. You really are a born researcher, huh? I never even considered analyzing this data. I'm not physically strong, so this is the only way I can make myself useful to everyone. They call me Mr. Beast. What is the fucking, the rap battle of Mr. Beast versus Gee. What are the lyrics? Welcome to your final test. I'm Mr. Beast. We can scrap the S because I've never missed a B. And never mind, I'm not gonna fucking rap this stupid. Fuck. Excuse me, I need more Dr. Pepper. You would usurp the throne, so you would take down Mr. Beast. I want to do that outside exposition thing. Exposition? Expedition. But it doesn't even seem like anyone's there. Oh no, he is. What is this? Can't go out exploring. Oh, never. Oh, wait. Day cycle. Real. Takumi, you want to take a ride with me? Okay, we'll go. What the? I did something to my overlay. Okay, we're good. Hello, everyone. Alright, sounds fun. Do I just get on your bike? Huh? Hell no. I never ride two asses to a seat. Then how am I gonna ride with you? Ain't it obvious? You're gonna leg it. Run beside my bike. There's no way I could keep up. I'm not trying to set a running record. I was just playing, man. I'll let you ride behind me. Just be careful not to fall off. Why didn't you just say that? After that, I enjoyed a ride with Takemaru. That was cute. Endurance went up by 3. Mobility went up by 3. That's kind of cute. Guys, we just rode together.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Takumi's room. Looks like another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random videos online until late. I don't have nearly as many things to do to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. Let's just walk around. And so, my 8th day at the last Defense Academy drew to a close. Oh. So, I'm assuming something will happen on day 9. Or 10. Like, maybe we'll get more exposition. And then something will appear tomorrow.
Get ready for your 9th day of active prepare to spend another day enduring the Be ready to give your life to protect our beloved school.
I wish, in addition to making 100 different endings, they made 100 different announcements. It's morning. Why does he look so fucking scared? Hiruko's in charge now, but what does that mean? Are our lives here going to be all that different from before? Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. Oh, there's a lot of people still here. Morning, Tsubasa. Yeah, morning. You on your way to the cafeteria? Me? No, Sorry, I really gotta get going. What was all that about? She was acting weird. Oh, brother. People are gonna start rebelling and just staying in their rooms. They're like, girl, I don't give a fuck what that bitch says. I shouldn't. Going into. Okay. So they're just here. So everyone's in their room. Oh, pussies, all of them. All right, let's just teleport then. This is our fucking squad. Guys. They're so Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pick. Oh, damn, bitch. Real slim pickings, huh? Is it me or are the other ones who are missing? The cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Oh, damn. So they're just gonna starve. That's actually kind of fucked up. Huh? What? Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what, exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against the invaders' attacks at a moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood? Without waiting for an answer, Hiruko got to her feet and left, as unshakably confident as ever. Damn, it's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness! It does sound pretty Spartan. Like from Halo? I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight only makes things worse. Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging back. None of us got really any choice here. It's like Hiroku said. That's what being at war is all about. What about Halo? It's pretty Spartan, they said. I get you, though. There is such a thing as going too far. Wonder how she's gonna put the pressure on them. I have a bad feeling about this. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We're all feeling pretty uneasy about what would happen to the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. I'm worried about what else Hiruko might be planning. But it's been a couple days since the last attack. I'm starting to get antsy. I prefer just to not sit around. Alright, let's see what's happening. I wish those guys would start barking, but you know what? It's whatever. So all of them are in their room. He's down. I did not click that. Where's our boy? You know what? We'll hang out with the girls today, because I hung out with the boys yesterday. So where is the other? Not you, girly pop. You. Hiruko, what are you doing here? I'm meditating. I wanted to relieve some of my mental exhaustion. Okay, 1 second. They are so loud. I meditated with Hiruko. Analysis went up by 6. Okay. Oh, apparently something's fucking happening. Oh, never mind. It's like a few times. Okay. Let's go talk to Darumi. Oops. X2 hallway. Hey Takumi, come watch a movie with me. We have movies? I'm cool with watching a movie, but what did you have in mind? You weren't going to watch something gory and messed up, were you? Of course not. What was that? What was with that long pause? You're up to something, aren't you? No, I'm not. I just want to watch a horror movie with you. Then just tell me what kind of horror movie. Give me a quick plot summary. Is it so messed up you can't even tell me what it's about? Creativity went up by 6. Okay.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
It's that time again, huh? Hiruko's plan to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. She's already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? Whatever it is, I just hope it's nothing too extreme. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at the last defense academy. Well, nobody came out of their rooms, unless they're just, like, all afraid of her, because that'd be fucking stupid.
Band out of troops! Time to rise and shine!
Is this a different outfit? Am I, like...
Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow! Look at you guys, making it into double digits. In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor. I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
In person. He could be there, guys. New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person explanation is going to happen, though. We've only been here for 10 days. It feels like a lot longer. We're just really getting started. And without Seirai, there's a chance that we could be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'm getting through this and go home. Back to the Tokyo residential complex. Back to Karua.
Hey!
It'll all work out somehow. It always does. The morning announcement had said Rec Room and Leisure Lounge had been unlocked now. Maybe I should go check them out. Okay. Okay. These guys are still in the rooms. Let's go. Let's go. To the lounge and the room. I just rhymed room with room. I came by to check out the Leisure Lounge, but when I saw Hiruko, I figured it'd be better to back off. It's bad enough dealing with their shit when everyone else is there. I don't think I can handle her on my own. She's pretty hot. Too bad about her personality. What the fuck? Okay. So this is the rec room. Oh, Last Defense Casino. That's what that said. Oh, Lord. So this is a rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Hey, Takumi, you're scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or mystery porn anime or hardcore eroges or anything. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that Seirai's not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Eito's reading one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words, or small ones, or, what? Phonemic awareness in general, really. Don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. Eito's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. Excuse me, I burped. Oh, that. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called the Giftomatic. A Gifto what now? Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the Giftomatic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. The item you requested pops out whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection toward your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corps. It's about the size of it. A gift-making machine. Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Hello, Fox. Thank you for lurking and coming around. You know, I should get to making that lurk command. But thank you for coming. Hope you get to bed soon. And I hope you had fun doing your stream earlier. Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised is pretty impressive. I looked at the list of the available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, or even more complex stuff like auto parts and auto parts. I guess I know who the auto parts are going to. And high-spec electronics. Oh my god! How about gory movies or games that were banned for being too extreme? Yes, actually. Seriously? It really is extensive. It sounds like magic, or alchemy maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the Revival-matic is just as much as a mystery, and that hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated for this to be resolved that easily. Oh, you're probably right. What a pity. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. I gotta blow my nose! I do see a darts machine, and I love a good darts minigame. Let's look at this real quick. The device, okay. I want to play a depressing eroge. This gift machine can make practically anything. I wonder how it works. Looks like a slot machine. Looks like slot machines you see in the casinos. This is supposed to be a school, right? Darts, huh? Not right now. God damn this man. They've got a table tennis table here. Not that I'm in the mood to play games right now. Okay, so 3... Wait, one more thing. No. Okay, that's it. 3 potential mini games. Ooh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. The leisure lounge. What are we doing here? Cause it. Oh, it's a fucking pool. That's like the. This must be the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. My bad. That's what I thought. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Hiruka likes to let her hair down every now and again. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting in the pool with you. Huh? What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. That's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiruka would just descend into insensitive training session anyway.
Huh?
Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to... Girl, what if I wanted to click on everything in this room? No! The leisure room wasn't exactly what I thought it would be. A rec room and a leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of room does the school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? I still have some free time today. What should I do next? Making gifts. Okay. By giving characters their preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Give your classmates the kinds of presents... Wait, give your classmates different kind of presents to find out what they like best. You need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you need key items to make certain gifts. Treasure chest. Okay. Key items. Oh, Lord. Okay, so these guys have just been largely confined to their room. These guys are in the cafeteria. He's over there. And she's there. I want to go to the leisure lounge real quick. Okay, there's literally nothing to click. Okay, a lot of good training equipment here. Swimming in a pool after training sounds like pure bliss. I don't, maybe. Okay, yeah, so there's like nothing to click. Except for this and the beach chair. I think we can rest here after a swim. What is this, a resort? This is a cool little whoops. A cool little area. Alrighty. And then let's go to the rec room real quick to look at the gift machine. So, let's see. We have actually a lot of BP. Splatter movie. Movie where the monster attacks people with when a certain date and day of the week align. Became a series after blowing up. Oh, Lord have mercy. A cover to protect our notebooks. Books or notebooks. Okay. Glasses stand. Folk song compilation. Milk bottle lid. Pretty shell. A gold bar. Oh. Let's go back. Gold bar, what was I say? Simple toys. Rubik's. Winter ice cream. What the fuck? Dear sister gift box, sturdy rubber balloons. Bath salts, nothing insane yet. Usually the Dangan RONPA gifts would be like fucking weird. Okay, well, a noose. Torturers, oh Lord. A get bondage suit to unlock? No fucking thank you. Okay, you know what, I spoke too fucking soon. skeleton. I like the pixel art for these things, though. Okay, so I can make, like, a lot of these. Let's see. Let's do... Okay. Stupid ass filter. But let's make something real quick. We'll just do one thing. We'll make a movie for crafting complete. Who would like this? The roomie. Oh, so you just give it to them automatically. So that's like a whole separate thing.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
Creativity went up by 20. That's a fucking lot. Each character has their own preferred items. Gifting these will maximize the increase to your grades. You can check each character's preferred items on the report card, and you'll be given hints as you do student activities. There's a first-time bonus for any gifts you make for the first time, so gather up those hints and make all the gifts you can. Okay, so that's like a whole separate fucking thing. Okay. Let's see. I need to... Okay, hold on. First of all, I need to pee. I'll be right back. Chotomate. Hello. Okay. Whoops. Hi. Okay. I do want to say, by the way, at the bottom of my stream, you'll find, like, some new goals that I made. I made a new follower goal because I got a notification saying that my first one was completed. I have a big goal and I have a sub goal. So I'm just going to leave them down there from now on and not floating all over my screen. But yeah. Let's go make another gift. Should we? I mean, there's no... Honestly, I feel like if you can make gifts, there's no point in talking to them. Like, to, upgrade that type of thing, you know? Like, those upgrade points are peanuts in compared to when you give them a gift. Preferred item is food. Interesting. Archive. Let's see. Oops. I'm just trying to look at things just so that I don't, like, forget. Exploration. Team members. BP. Okay. So let's go to the gift making machine. You can't, yeah, okay. Oh my god, can we make anything? Oh yeah, we can, okay. Ball gag, why? Oh wait, biker phase. Oh fuck, but it says that she likes food, but he likes bikes. Let's give it to Hiroko.
I suppose this is acceptable.
Good enough. It was a bait and switch, guys. He was never coming.
Soldiers, it's time to hit. You never know when the well then.
Good night. Hello, everybody. My name is Marklebutt. Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me, though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. I doubt Hiroko would stop with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move going to be? Will this all really motivate them to get out on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. With nothing else to do, I got into bed, and within a few minutes, I was fast asleep. See, he's not wearing a suit anymore.
Get ready for your up. Prepare to spend another. Be ready to give your life.
Yeah. Had to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere. Bing bong, bing bong. Huh, sounds like somebody's here, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't seem right. Alright, let's kill him. Get the mug. Girl, what the fuck else am I supposed to do? Why don't we got no fucking people? Well, we have a thingamajig. I took a few hesitant steps towards the door, then took a deep breath and opened it, only to find... Darumi? Is something wrong? Takumi, you sweet summer child, you! You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So, hey, you wanna come die with me? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it'll only hurt for a second.
Let's just die. Die, 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 die.
What? Hey, hold on a moment. Just kidding. Man, you should have seen your face. You've been Darumi'd, bruh. What the fuck? How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought it was a nice joke. First thing would help cheer you up. That was hardly what I'd call a nice joke.
Hey.
What are you doing here anyway? Oh, I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Really? Hiroko's letting them back in? Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho! Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye! Doremi waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with all the creepy stuff she had been saying. Excuse me? I just had to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I better get going. I forgot. I think Gaku's the annoying one. Oh. What's this guy doing? So let's start with... no, let's end with a good experience. This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate just to make sure, I rang the bell by one side of the door. After a little while, the door slowly opened. Oh, it's just you. What do you want? Hiruka said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. And it's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, not really. I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. I get what you mean, but... Fine, Hiruka wants us in the cafeteria, I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Bad old man, what rotten luck. After several dramatic groans, Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. Where the weird ones are fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not just doing this because I enjoy it. Okay, this is Tsubasa's room. After checking the nameplate, I rang the doorbell. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Takumi, what is it? I'm on messenger duty. Hiruka wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us, even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Hiruka said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She's been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiruka we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Alright, I've done what Darumi asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiroku getting us all together, though? I can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. I feel like... Because everyone had their own experience with the thingamabob, right? The anima or whatever. And it's like, you know your powers. You know what you have. Is there... Oh my fucking... If it isn't the blowjob brothers. It's like, I don't think I could ever be in a position where it's like, I just can't. Like, I feel like I would have to do at least something to help out. Like, I could be on the medical team and be, like, a little bit behind, you know? Miss Shizuhara wants us in the cafeteria, yes? Miss Amamiya told us already. Whatever she might have to say, it won't change our position. My dear sister and I don't mind starving if we have to. But, don't worry, sister dears. We won't have to go hungry for long. I've got it all planned out. Just let me handle everything. Right, okay. Good girl. Now let's go to the cafeteria and see what happens. Ima's got it all planned out, huh? I don't like the sound of that. I feel like at some point you have to like want to defend yourself, right? I don't know. I can't imagine not like being forced into a position where you have to fight like to protect yourself specifically. I feel like you can't just give up. Because the way that these characters are acting, it makes it sound like they don't even like, if faced with a threat, they would just give up, like instantaneously. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I'd react in like a fight or flight situation. I always want to think that I'd react with fight, but who fucking knows? Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. I was reading it in his stupid gay little voice. What is Hiruko up to this time? Why does it look like he's starving? Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer. You are totally heartless. Hiruko, please give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well. Help yourself to dry bread. 1 per person. Just 1 slice each. We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders, come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Okay. Let's hear what Hiruko has to say. Our cast of characters is a little too big, don't you think? We should make some cuts. She's really acting like she owns the place now. Guess it can't hurt to hear her out, though. She is pissed. Like, he's pissed, but she's, like, pissed. What is this all about? Not that I really care. Either way, it won't affect me or my dear sister. But... So, why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma. The non-fighters we've been calling you. I've decided you are going to leave this school. Huh? What do you mean, leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out. What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you don't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? Oh, he's pissed. Hold on a second. Sorry, someone was outside of my room just watching a video. Hiruko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? Why do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only, to fight. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place here, so why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just use us like that! You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt it'd make much a difference. I'll just get stepped on like a cockroach I am. And then that'll be the end of it. Hiruko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with the meaningless objections. I'm leading this school now, and what I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. But it's just so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight? To protect when you do nothing in return? Well, you see? No excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously, right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiruko, please. This is all too sudden. Can't you just give them some more time? I feel like... I just know it's not gonna work out, right? We got like 100 days. Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you've got 5 days. Damn! Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With her customary brusque attitude, Hiruko said all that she had to say and left without another word. Guys, I will say, this would make me fight. I'd be like, guys, I don't really care anymore. Like, dying hurts, however, infinite revival machine. Like, I could do it a little bit. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends. Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiruko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no ew. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds... I know, sheesh. It's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, this whole saving humanity thing, it could go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does all the bad stuff happen to me? I better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to go to hear us out as Hiroko had been. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same oh my god, I don't care. But what I get is... But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope in the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live. Too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I made it this far in life. Well, not so much as a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Shoma gave us a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. I don't get it. Because in the game, they're like, hey, I saw you fight. You're like the one. You should be on the front lines of this war. And he picked everybody. So, like, why aren't these people as confident? Like, didn't they fight? Didn't they survive? Why aren't they more confident? Like, I get it. Tsubasa, she literally, like, she cannot take hacking and slashing. Like, I can get it for her. The other two, it's die or die. I get where Hiroku's coming from, you know? It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. But anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa. I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that? Yeah, but at least then it'll be all over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. What's confusing to her? I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes before I could comfort her. She was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, huh, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Atsuki. Why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secret. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out there, this hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing different expressions like a pair of sock and buskin masks. Damn, ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins. I don't think Hiroko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Isn't there anything we could do? She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf? This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiroko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in. She was planning to give us all that time all along. Or I'll just dance to do or do, nah? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seem like they're gonna budge on this. I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. Here, hold on. There's a tickle in my throat. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us in a little. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food and try to convince them to fight. Sounds like a major hassle. Who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes in the room turns towards me. I should have seen this coming. Wait, who's... Oh, Outsuki. Never mind. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning and crap ain't really my thing. And you know... And you just know Darumi only make it worse. Yay! I didn't even plan to come up with my own excuse! We'll still help you in any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, I'd only reverse your social links with us if you tried to do that all yourself at this point. Persona reference! Yay! Thanks, guys. We've got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I'll have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eito, Takamaru, Darumi, and I went back to our rooms. 5 days, just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick one or two of them off to focus on. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. I didn't get to pick. With that decided, I should have her over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. So, do I have to go to the cafeteria first, or? I guess not. I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiroka again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you might be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? What do you mean, why does he run like that? That's peak soldier position to run in. You've never seen it? Are you jealous? Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiroka to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course! Come on in! Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. Oh my god. What am I, a consolation prize? Goofy, leave him alone. You're just mad you don't have the proper position. Damn, her room is fucking the orange and yellow. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. This is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiroko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I can try to sneak you in some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you? About what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? These sandwiches were to bribe me for information? Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine, but in exchange, I'm gonna want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing. What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out, and it's not just a little bit. What? Why does he have to yell like that? Hurry! What comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? Huh? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them work. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh god, no. No, I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Not the food she just ate. Back to fucking square one. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only she could find a way to suppress her nausea. How though? Puking is... Puking? Eito, how long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So, what is this about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can resolve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, bud. I proceeded to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see, so that's what she's dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that. What about using that gift-o-matic in the rec room? The gift-o-matic? Yeah, if they don't have them here, we just need to make them. Seems like it'd be able to make most things. It's worth looking into. I just used the same voice for the both of them, my bad. We headed over to the rec room together to check out the gift-o-matic. Fashionable sick pouch. Looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but it contains an odor and liquid-proof barf bag. It can be washed for max cleanliness. Guess we're gonna make it. A fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. The materials we need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so, Eito and I split up together materials we needed to make the sick bag. Now, where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. Man! Preparing for persuasion missions. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should give her. You might also need to go exploring to get the materials you need to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. You don't like his run? Look at him go! He's quick with it. Oh. Durumi's like right here. Durumi, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there, raw dog. So I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Right. You should be careful. I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. That was horrifying because my game lagged. I mean, I might not have one, but I can give you ideas where you might find a pouch. Really? Back around where we found Eito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. I memorized where it was, so I could go and maybe pick something up from there later. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shops from Durumi. If I can't find a pouch or somewhere inside the school, I'll go check out this place later. Alright, thank you, Durumi. Let's go somewhere else. What the? They're not supposed to be in here. Yeah, let's ask the boys. I hate this guy. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she'll choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takamari, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Alright, what are these stupid bitches doing in here? A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before. Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We'd only be targeted by robbers if we did. We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. It's just being street smart. Yes, we literally keep things on our person. Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the street, snuggling up against my sister dearest. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did you two go through? You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Thanks, I'll do that. While I didn't find a pouch, I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. Alright, goodbye, freakazoids. They're not supposed to be there, but whatever. Maybe the ban has been lifted. You! Look, Takumi! I found a plastic bag! Nice one, Ato. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should we look next? For any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. Excuse me. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. He did find one of the items after all. Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on the fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Darumi told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Ato outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Hello, my fellow friend. My fellow bosom buddy. Are you ready to go hunt down the Yeah, sure. Why the fight? Like, what? I can't go anywhere else, can I? Yeah, no, everyone's fucking sleeping. Alright. Alright, key item, treasure chest. Okay, make new gifts in the gift-o-matic menu. Okay. Alright, let's head for the cosmetic shop. It's somewhere around the spot where we found you. Then that should be in that direction. Alrighty. Search, start. Okay. So... this area is huge. Oh my god. There's a lot of treasure chest stuff. Where are we? We're here. We could technically... we just have to go that way. I'd say we can go up and around. I don't think we have limited spaces, but we do have limited health, so maybe it'd be best to be safe. Okay, we got a straw doll. Yes. Unless we just go really fast. Ooh, okay. Ooh, enemy. That's not good. I'm getting greedy. Alright, who's going first?
Let's do this.
Let's do side slash right here.
Take that. Yes, leave it to me.
And let's do this. Oh my god, I forgot about the directions. This is bullshit.
All well and good.
Splendid. Do it again.
Moving.
We can't attack this one, but that's fine. Kill that.
My turn.
I won't hit this guy, will I? I don't think I will. That'd be really funny. Okay, he doesn't get affected. Thank you.
Let's go.
And we'll do it one more time. Just to kill the big enemies.
I'm ready whenever.
We cannot dash that far. We don't even have any more AP. So I'll just end the turn. Alright.
Good to go.
Nope.
I guess it's my turn. I'm ready whenever. Yes, leave it to me. Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Allow me to trim down their numbers. It's interesting how the two reactions seem to be this game has altered my brain chemistry, it's the best game ever, or it is okay. I haven't seen any it is okay stuff. But considering how people are like 999, like the Nonary games, and AI the Somnium Files a lot, I'm excited to see how the game ramps up. Also, hello, you Mary! Hey, I got a pebble. Okay. I'm getting greedy because I want to go over there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi, how are you doing today? I've noticed that I've just been reading the dialogue, but I mean, this is what happens when you have a dialogue-heavy game and an inactive chat, which is fine. I'm having a good time just playing the fucking game. I will be so real. I'm having fun.
Let's do this. I'm ready whenever.
I want this guy to move. The thing is that when he attacks, it's just like a 3. It's like a line. I want this thing dead though.
Say when.
You know what? Here.
Yes, leave it to me. I guess it's my turn.
JKL. There you go.
Got it. Night. We better get moving.
Oh, we can still mow down some more, I think.
You're in the way.
I'm also excited to see Uchikoshi's touch, aside from his pervert penchant. Honestly, I saw a post that was like, you can tell when it's pervert Uchikoshi and pervert Kodaka, and I'm like, ooh, would I be able to tell? Cause like, I feel like I should be able to, cause Kodaka's just fucking gross. Uchikoshi, he's also gross, but at least it's like a little bit funny. Can't wait until they start talking about food. No! I can't do it. Heals fatigue. You know what? Maybe I should do my little defense stance. Let's do that.
Keep your guard up.
Alright. Hey, leave that guy alone. Whoa! Who said self-destruct?
I guess it's my turn.
Literally nobody said that. There we go.
I'm ready whenever.
Kill him.
You're in the way.
Splendid. Who knows, man?
Yes.
Uchikoshi is at least self-aware and tried to spin it for comedy. Yeah. Oh, okay.
We did it.
Alright. I want the key item.
What?
We got a bottle. What? Splendid. Okay. Oh, it's asking me which one I want to go. Can I look? We could... Where's our end point? Oh my god, there's so many key items. We need to be there. We're like... Okay, so technically... We could go down and around. Or we could go back down. You know, let's go this way. Hazard sign, it must be dangerous. Take a different path. What? Okay, I didn't really need that. Okay.
Yes.
Kodaka is... Wow, this is a great 100% orange juice mod. You could. I wonder if this game is gonna have like a board game variation. I mean, like, it already has a board game. I wonder if there's gonna be like a... I don't know. Some other like mini games or some other type of gameplay in this game, you know? Let's go... We could go around. Let's go around. The strange seeds are falling from the jump and try to catch them. Oh, okay, spinning seed. Okay.
We did it.
Polyester.
Yes.
Cause like, DANGAN RONPA, I shouldn't have done that. The mobile spinoff. I feel like DANGAN RONPA had so many mini games in it when you fucking think about it. It's like, why are we fucking around so much? I thought we were solving murders. So it's like, I would love to have some variety. Although, cause it took a while for us to get to this point. Up until just now, I've been reading the entire time. And it's been like an hour and a half.
I guess it's my turn. We better get moving. Yes, leave it to me. Here we go. All well and good.
Say when.
Say when. Back up.
Take that! Got it! I've got this. I guess it's my turn.
Let's put this guy on defense because I know he's going to get hurt. Damn, beating my ass. I really got here at a random underwear moment. One of the caches said, don't look at it. We're moving on. We're moving fast. We're moving strong.
You're in the way.
Kill these freaks. Kill these fucked up little M&Ms. What does attack mean? Yeah, okay.
Yes, leave it to me.
Turn around, bitch. Listen, I'm not... Well, now that I know what collecting materials is for, I'm okay with collecting materials. You find a tree with strange black fruits. You've never seen this. You know, let's pick something. Oh my god. He's dying. That was a lot of health. I didn't feel comfortable with that.
This looks quite rare.
Notes on a depressing oh, brother. I'm moving one spot at a time because I don't want to fight any more monsters. Plushie, I'm leaving. Lost Pebble, got Invader Plushie. Oh, brother. My inventory is full. Oh, I dropped something. Okay, so that's why we lost the plushie. What is that? What does that mean? You see a bear covered in blood straggling through a field. It doesn't finish it off. Leave it alone. Oh, no! Okay, guys. I am not fucking with nature anymore. I have combat things to do when I get home. Drop the small red crystal. What is BP? Will I have to choose to drop something? Do we need pumice? Do we really? No. We're just 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 6. Let's go 6. I don't want to do any of these things. Ow! Got tree bark. Splendid. I don't want the fucking tree bark. You got a fashionable pouch. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch! Now we have all the material we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make this gift for Tsubasa. Thank God. I missed the other treasure chest, but that's fine. Thank you, I needed that. That was scary. I almost died, everyone. I forgot that I don't have to walk back. Craft the fashionable... Ow, stop it. Yes, we made a fashionable stick pouch. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Oh, that's not his voice. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to us, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah, what's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back at the Tokyo TRC. So someone like what Korua is like to me. We not only do we need to eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. Guys, okay. Let me remind you what happened in this game. They lived... Hold on. Aliens attacked their home. Started killing people. A little mischievous little guy gave you the power to fight. And then he whisked you away and told you you had to fight and protect everybody here in the school here for 100 days so that the people back at your home don't succumb to any more death and harm. Are you fighting? And if you like eventually come around, like how many days, how much is it gonna take? Because at first the non-fighters aren't allowed to eat. And then they were allowed to eat a little bit because the principal was gone. And then we completely starved them out. And then they weren't allowed to leave their rooms. And now we're forcing them to leave in 5 days. At what point are you like, okay, I'll change my mind, I fight? Because guys, I fear if that, maybe I would stop at like the hunger. Because I crave a lot of things to eat constantly. Maybe I'm a little bit of a baby. But if they were like, you have to eat stale bread every day, I'd be like, well, that would suck. If they put a machine in front of me that was like, it could cook you any food in the world, I'd be like, hell yeah, maybe I will fight. Can I trust Eito? He seems nice. Do you see him? He looks like fucking Komaida. Don't trust. You can trust him. He just has no friends, so he says weird things sometimes. I'll go swing by her place then. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only gonna cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? I hope this is a rhythm game. Why is she talking like this? What do you mean? You guys don't talk like that? Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing WASD twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring this gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point. So don't worry, just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. Calling herself Peaky Girl, weird as hell. Okay, but she throws up, like, when she gets nervous. Like, she just pukes easily. Oh, fuck, we're in Persona 4. Relax. That's loud. I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against the...
You don't need to worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
Ew! He sounds like a slime ball when he says it.
Of course I worry. I can't help it if I get puke all over myself, but it'll still cause trouble for everyone else. The thought of getting my puke on someone else's clothes, it makes me sick to my stomach. It's not like you want to fight all covered in puke. No, there's no way I can...
Just use that sick bag.
Huh?
What? This is a sick bag? I will say... Hello, my camera. I will say, the first interaction we had with her, she was, like, throwing up every other second. So if you have etymophobia, I'm sorry. Like, she would gag every second. Why does she sound kind of like Jekka? I don't know. Oh shit, I didn't read what it said. Hold on. It's a fashionable sick pouch. It just looks like a regular accessory now. Or I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that looked cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
So, how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course. What Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself. It's what that everyone would see her do it. I know that's not the time to be embarrassed, and there's a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you.
I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I needed to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette.
No! What the fuck is that? A cool nickname there!
Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public.
I'm surprised the word vomit has not been used well.
Was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette, or how the boys would loudly explain how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That's why I decided before I went to middle school to avoid any situation that made me nervous.
Author's poorly disguised
to live an
fetish.
easy life free of any puke. That's
Maybe.
why I can't fight. Because if I fought, I would definitely puke. I think that if I puked in front of everyone here,
I'll puke with you! Good.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
You can say author's poorly disguised fetish, but like, I don't know who it belongs to. I don't know which author it belongs to.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot.
We'll puke together.
I'm
gonna
too
we'll
scared.
puke.
I can't do it.
I'll puke too. Yo,
Puke with you.
he's so stupid. What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way am I letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
You have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being
No.
serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now, if you want me to.
Takumi, it sounds so fucking dumb. I haven't heard him speak in a long fucking while, but hearing him say that with his own chest is so funny to me. Do you see puking in Zero Escape? Exactly. Yeah, but there are other things in there. Well, in AI, the Somnium Files. Kodaka 100%. Suwasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if we looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly her expression relaxed, as if I had gotten through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
What? Puke with me? Are you crazy? How'd you get like this? Aww. It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. Yo! I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I'll try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind charity case? Should I not be? Fumbled the bag. He's stupid. Throw him away. Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs. If memory serves. Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day when she learned how to be a mechanic.
Huh?
Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takamura told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Karuha is to me, then... Do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If her grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines.
I see!
Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always
That's enough reminiscing.
belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes,
That's enough.
but they make
I don't want to
great
hear
players
anymore.
too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness. As long as I have his workshop,
Okay.
Damn it! Talking about my grandpa's making me homesick. I miss you so much, Grandpa.
I'm gonna do S, cause fuck. Oh my god, because I didn't do anything? I'd love to see my grandpa again, but I'm sure it's impossible. I'm about to get kicked out of the school or I die on the street anyway. Then what about fighting alongside us so you're not kicked out? Tsubasa lowered her head and fell silent. She needs one more push. Tsubasa, okay. Yeah.
Because of the way I am, I'd get. Of course, I failed. Stuff no matter how much. Even when his granddaughter was.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my he's a royal grease monkey who always protects.
Whoa!
His workshop is his castle.
We can't say that.
My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
I guess this is the fucking only one we can say.
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
What? Why? Remember what Seirei said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the TRC. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Seirei may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The TRC complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way! Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
And protect what matters most together!
Protect what matters most to us together.
Stupid gay-ass sound effects. Oh! We killed her! Yay, persuasion complete! I will say, my least... Successfully persuade someone. My least favorite Kodaka game mechanic is rhythm games that suck ass. Or things that look like rhythm games and aren't actually rhythm games. I hate him for that shit. Fighting to protect humanity? To protect my grandpa and his workshop? Can someone like me really do that? Oh! Excuse me. Mods, kill that guy. Mods, delete that message for me because I can't. Why isn't my thingy working? I always... That was a fun little mini game though. I like that. Oh, there we go. Delete. I think. Thank you! Oh, I still see it on my screen. Stupid ass Twitch. Alrighty. Can someone like me really do that? Woo! I pressed the button. Of course you can, and you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time, but I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. Alright, that's one down. Jesus criminy. I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. I am glad that we got to go to Tsubasa first because I looked at her and I was like, she's my baby girl. I love her. And I hope... I don't know. I hope I'll get to put her on the team soon because I want to see what her abilities are like. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. No, of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Alright, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. The sandwich offering. Oh my goodness. Huh? Why won't I fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How could all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the TRC is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family. I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad, because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the TRC. But, are you sure? If the TRC goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number 1. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring some money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills. Then we'll talk. Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo! Shoo! There's something in my ocular ball. Okay, one of my eyelashes was like hanging down into my eye. Whack! Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. But nobody has money here. We're basically brought here with just clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. Have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the Gift-O-Matic in the rec room. But what'll get him to open up for me? What's something he wants? Something with monetary value. No point in trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. What the fuck are you gonna use money for? The casino in the rec room. Ah! Look, Takumi, look what I found! Any of you guys have a favorite character yet in this game? Based on just like the designs? What's that? It's a surgical scalpel! I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe it, I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think about how much easier I can do my cutting. Yo! Alright, freak. Jeremy swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. What if we make Gaku an NFT? It is the apocalypse. But that, no, she's gonna run around. Let her have her fun. I peeked into the war room and saw Hiroko typing something on a computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiroko? I'm looking over footage of her past battles and making a record. A record? A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. She's even doing administrative work. She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously, you think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records, or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war's over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Seirei said, at least. If that's true, then we're not fighting for free. That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. There are rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Huh? Sorry, never mind. Okay. Uchikoshi stop. Have you played VLR? No, I haven't played it yet. I don't know how long fucking 100 line will take, but maybe I'll play it after. Finish Psychonauts, do something else, finish 100 line, play VLR. What's up? A present for Gaku? What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes, or the money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It have to be something that he likes. If I'm going to get him clothing, I need to research his taste. Oh, brother. However, I will say, with all of the 100 line content, there has also been a little bit more VLR nonary game things that I've been seeing, and I'm trying not to look at them so I don't get spoiled. Huh? Something Gaku might want? What about some needles and thread? Needles and thread? Apparently Gaku's good at sewing, and he don't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I could do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku had such a domestic side to him. Where do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes of his brothers ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it. But big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently, he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he got a family after all. I should make note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. Clothes. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Apparently Gaku's good at sewing, and he don't seem like no amateur. According to Takamaru, Gaku can sew. A sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them when he needs to. I searched the gift-o-matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching... Can I just make it? I don't have to get anything, do I? A sewing kit. This looks good. The materials I need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. That's a lot of materials. Gather them all is going to be a pain. Old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. If the place Darumi found was a surgical facility, they might even have needles and threads for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors, and if there are medical cotton pads, they might work in a place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Darumi show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. Oh, brother. So much is happening. Day 14! Give it up for day 14! Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi?
Hey!
You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Darumi? Fabric is expensive, but if you were at Joann Fabrics, you could get 3 billion pieces of fabric for $2. No, they will not, but I forgive you, game. Yeah, let's go. Yes, expedition. Aren't sewing needles and fucking surgery needles just different too? Like, don't, like, needles to sew up things, they have like a curve on it? Okay, take me to that hospital, Darumi. Ho ho ho. Okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost. Oh, brother. Guys, I'm not fucking around this time. I'm rushing. I don't want to take my time. Although that rainbow chest looks really cool, so I might stop and I might get that one. Yeah, I'll just go that way. A pebble? Look around. Pumice stone.
We did it.
We did it. Yeah, 3 billions of not grape fabric OTL. No, it's how they're tipped. You don't think fabric from Joann is Gucci and bougie? It's not good enough? Look for a 4-leaf clover. Oh my god. This is what I get. Find plants growing outside an empty house. Some of them might be useful. Pick the pretty pink flowers. Alright, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. Continue exploration. I don't want to fight, so I'm gonna go this way. 1, 2, 3. Line up hearts. Party equipper 2 HP. Let's go! That's exactly what I needed. And we have to fight. Okay, that's fine. Trident said make the stream 2 hours. Boo! What the fuck is that thing?
Let's go!
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Let's go. Here.
Okay, okay.
I don't even want to know what this freaky ass thing does.
Ready when you are.
It's killing game time.
What do I want? She can move a lot, so I'm just gonna have her back up right here. Sorry, Takumi. Hey! 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 Relax.
Here we go.
Oh, I should have killed that stupid bear thing.
I'm not done yet.
I'm not done yet. Yeah, kill those bitches.
I'm putting it all on the line.
Hey, 2 AP. Hey, wait, come back here. Oh my god, he's fucking gone. This guy, come back here, wait. I don't really need you to do anything, girly pop. Turn around, though. Get away from me! Fabric that is harder to work with or poor quality honestly makes the sewing harder. Oh, okay. School uniform. Splendid. Find an old slot machine. Give it a prize. Let's line up some hearts again. Nothing. Okay. Is my homeboy just, like, dead? I mean, like, we can leave. You see a bear, leave it alone. God fucking damn it. So I had to just kill it anyway. Oh, okay, there it is. That is not a bear. And my fucking guy is gone.
Let's go! Here we go!
Fucking damn it. Okay, let's just take out some of these guys first.
Fine. Stay away! It's killing game time!
Suddenly I have a boost. Adds armor, also heals fatigue. My fatigue's already been healed though. I could just back the fuck up. Okay, splendid.
Here we go!
Let's try killing off the little guys.
Seriously depressing. Go die in a fire!
Okay, and another boost to AP, so we can do homicide again, and then we could do it. Yeah, that's exactly how I want it.
Okay.
We are gonna get fucked on, no matter where I stand. So,
Depressing.
I think defensive stance is our best bet.
Touch me.
Don't touch me! One. Okay, that's fine.
It's killing game time!
But with needles generally, I think ballpoint needles are the best for sewing most fabric since it doesn't actually rip the fibers apart, but most medical needles have a sharp point because human flesh is actually difficult to pierce. So basically medical needles would be good for other things like denim and leather, but would suck for most other materials. Okay. Well, good thing we have the gift-o-matic to make it not fucking a surgical needle, I guess. I wish these guys were, like, closer together.
Fine.
Yeah, kill him.
Spawn or something.
Despawn or something.
Here we go!
Oh my fucking god. Are you kidding me? Wait. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Drop dead!
Splendid. Why do I only have one fucking
Your
guy?
turn now. This looks good.
Purple fucking mushroom. A box with a talisman. Move one space in a random direction. What? Oh my fucking god. You got needle, thread, scissors, and cotton. Oh, see, look, there it is. Okay, it is a surgical needle. Alright, I got all the materials.
Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing eroges.
Okay. Didn't get a lot this time, but that's okay. I didn't feel like dragging it on. Sewing kit. Normal ass sewing kit.
Aha!
Yes, the sewing kit's... Those aren't scissors. I know they're not scissors. Yes, the sewing kit's done. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gift. Wait, those are just straight up, like, not even... You know what? I forgot, like, these are 2 areas... Like, these are your 2 areas of expertise. Like, there are things... You are talented at many things, you Mary. But this is your area. Sewing and fucking nursing stuff. Doctor medical hospital stuff. It doesn't matter how many times you come over. I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use the sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you could just keep mending these clothes that you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I had just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes, that's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. No, I'm not asking you to fight. Just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I could get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Alright. Begin persuasion. Why would I fight? Isn't it obvious? Use those full needles through tough thickness. Yeah, you can't cut shit. And thank you, Luigi. You're welcome! It's because I'm freaking terrified. I've seen the scissors in, like, surgery videos. I watch them sometimes.
I get dragged to this completely insane place, and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga.
A manga.
Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them? Seems like you're the ones with a few screws loose.
Perfect. Holy shit. You can make bank if you fight.
If you fight, you can make money.
What? Make money? According to Hiruko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way. So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. I hate this guy. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extend my hand and urge him to participate in this coming battles, but Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze a bit, and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do. Real bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? I'd gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. But if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders, then all those bastards in the TRC would be saved too. Isn't that a good thing? No way. It's not fair. Not fair? I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up! You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'd never agree to join us until this hatred is addressed. Hey. Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I've decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the
He averted his gaze, put down his... Yes.
17. I was working 24/7, 365 days a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse. And I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
Why did I have to work this much? What did I do to deserve this?
So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home. but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face. There's no way I'm gonna help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never...
Oh shit. Okay, that was okay.
Not everyone in the TRC is a bad person.
No! They're all trash. They've never helped me once. None of them are worth saving. All those losers in the Tokyo residential complex can all get killed by the invaders for all I care.
Save your siblings.
My siblings? Takamaru told me. You're the oldest in the group home, and you have a lot of foster siblings. And if the complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'll just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care for if your whole family gets killed? Gaku, have you heard of GoFundMe? We can start a Kickstarter, Gaku. They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who'd happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Just thinking about it ticks me off. They freaking used me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats could go die, 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 die.
Hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
He's fucking crazy. I'm not sure how that worked, guys. What's with this guy, really? I get his anger towards the TRC complex, but why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I needed to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too.
You don't have to do that, Gaku.
I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay up all night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own. Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, 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 you stupid brats! Die, 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 die!
Yeah, I had a feeling that wouldn't work, but I just wanted... Oh my god. Not until society gives me what I'm owed. I turned into such a piece of trash because society sucks. It's all society's fault, not mine. There's nothing I can say to Gaku when he gets like this. Gaku is like, actually, I hate that children need to... He's fucked up. I don't think he means it, though. I need to do something to get him to express what he's really feeling. Alright. Yeah.
The reason I was... And despite all that, they treated me like a... If I must have mended their clothes thousands...
You sound like a mom. Oh, guys, you didn't like that one either.
You sound like a...
You sound like a mom.
You sound like a mom.
What an asshole. What do you got? Who you calling a mom? I would have killed for a mom. What the fuck? Bring me a rich, nurturing biddy who will give me all the chicken tendies I want. I hate him! There's nothing I can say to Gaku when he gets like this. Bitter teen mom Gaku. Oh,
So many every cent despite all that, they just complained.
That's just how kids are. Okay, so I just have to wait for him to stop fucking
just
talking.
How kids are, though.
Well, I'm just a boy and life is a nightmare. just a kid, and life is a nightmare. I'm the only one making sacrifices. How's that fair? There's nothing I can say to Gaku when he gets like this. Alright guys, we'll just sit here and wait then.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs, and despite all that, I must have mended their clothes out. Their little, damn it! Just die! The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
So I just have to let him fucking scream? Okay. Maybe if you bring up the mom thing later. No, I think this guy just talks. Maybe. They all deserve to die. They should all just die. But then why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed, I start
crying?
It's because you don't want them to die. Not really. But if you think about it, I'd be better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it, my life sucks. Was I a panty thief in my previous life? I didn't have to do anything. Let him vent.
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential
Gaku,
complex,
welcome to
that's
my
fine.
vent channel.
I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
I took a step closer to him and stared right into his
You
eyes.
don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you. Like me.
Give it to your motherly instincts, Gaku. Gaku, start breastfeeding them.
For the ones waiting for you at the group home.
Just fight for your
Fight
family!
for your family.
I hate this guy so much. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know. My parents didn't want me, so who needs family? Gaku, you can't hate kids. They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life here I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know? Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Ew! Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now. Guys, all I needed to do was vent. Join my vent channel, guys.
Band of troops,
Hey, wait a damn minute.
rise and shine.
Banana Trip! You were just saying they could die? He didn't mean that.
Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
I tell my friends to die all the time. Don't quote me on that. That's not real.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering
I
the
tell my friends to
insufferable
live and to
pave
prosper.
the way for humanity's
Prosper.
future greatness. Be ready to give your life to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Guys, I have to say, Sayray is kind of hot. Ew! The announcement played like usual, and I got out of bed, feeling it would just be another morning. But then, it's not another morning, because we've avoided this announcement for like 2 days straight. Bing bong, ding dong. But how could that be? F. Give it up for day 15! I opened up my door and welcomed my guests inside. Why does she keep appearing?
How did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding. You've been to Ruby.
Hey!
Hey! You married? Yeah, sure, you got me. Did you want something or did you just come here to prank me?
Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hiruko sent me on important business.
Mistress Hiruko? Hold on. Isn't this the exact room layout from V3? Dangan, RONPA, V3 room. Like, I guess. All of them kind of look like this, to be honest. Dangan, RONPA, okay. Dangan, RONPA room. Dangan, RONPA 2 room. They all pretty much look the same. The bedroom, yeah. All of the beds in the games are on the left side. And the door is in the middle or to the right. Yeah, they pretty much just all look the same. Hold on, I'm getting like DMs and shit. DR2? I mean, it's closer to V3 because of the way that the bed is positioned. Oh, I just got a weird notifications. Okay.
She wants you, me, Takamaru, and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister! Anyways, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mistress Hiruko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently.
I like her. Terumi bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hiroko wants to discuss that test she mentioned. Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Okay, well, if the deadline's tomorrow, I'll just keep playing until the deadline, guys. I'm sorry. I just have to keep playing until the deadline. I'm sorry. There are people here. Why are these two are about to fuck shit up. Maybe for the rooms, they have, like, I don't know, some type of feng shui rules that they're following. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. We're back. Back? Where the fuck did you go? We're out gathering herbs and grasses. We're pretty good at figuring out which ones are edible. There's been times in our lives where we had to learn the hard way. I can't believe we're back to eating grass to survive. The outside world really is something. We found plants I've never even seen before. Don't overdo it or eat anything that could be poisonous, okay? There's no need to worry about Mr. Outsuki. Wait, there's no need to worry. Mr. Outsuki has been sneaking us bread on the side. He's such a considerate friend, unlike a certain someone I could mention. Well, excuse me. And excuse us, we must be going. The wild grass salad isn't going to eat itself. Goodbye. DR2 is a little bit different because they lived in cabanas. Also, Outsuki is fucking up our plan. I know he's nice, but he's kind of ruining the fucking vibe. What the? Oh. Get out of there! I need those siblings to be broken up in the most miserable way possible. Like, I need Kako to, like, turn into, like, a fucking battled, hardened freak and her brother to be so worried and sad about it. Ah, you're all here. You bet we are. I gathered them all up, just like you told me to. I can see that. You did an admirable job, Darumi. Mr. Sprays to me. Did something happen between those two? Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we've made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is going to make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risks we've taken and the sacrifices we've made up to now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I prefer you spend it training to use your Hino Amina, oh my god, more efficiently. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we'll all have to be prepared to give our lives. As usual, Hiroko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Oh, such an ice queen! How could anybody not stand that? Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind. I'm pretty sure it's my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys. I'll talk to them one last time. It might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something or else it'll be all over for them tomorrow. You're right. We can't possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiruko force them out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. You can't just use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that. I never expected Takamaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. Alright. In the back of my mind, I've been expecting, hoping, really that Hiroko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see now how foolish I've been to think that. Even if I managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's minds, Shoma and the twins still have to leave. I can't let that happen. I have to try to talk them one last time. We're gonna have to... I should talk to Shoma, Ima, and Kako before it's too late. Okay. This is Shoma's room. I wonder if he's in. I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually the door slowly opened. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start. We're off to a great start here. Hey Shoma, that deadline Hiroko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know? Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she's really gonna throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on to overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I might as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now so I really don't let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. Shoma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. This is Kako's room. Maybe she'd be more willing to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Brother dearest, Oh, it's you, Takumi. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Oh my god, girl has never used her brain by herself once in her life. Was it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Alright, I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. Kako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid to make eye contact the whole time. That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed thanks to the plan I've come up with. Oh right, you mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hiroko is gonna allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address. And what is this strategy exactly? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If I knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. Ima waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. He seems so confident. I hope this secret plan of his isn't anything violent. I've talked to all three of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. I've done what I can for now. I guess I'll just go back to my room. Happy birthday, convoy. Happy birthday. I have a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. And if those three are kicked out tomorrow, what'll happen to them? Isn't there anything I can do? Bing bong! No, it's your birthday. Did you ever think about that? Happy birthday. I wonder who that could be. Has one of them changed their mind after all? Are you back here? Did you drive safe? Okaeri nasai, Convoy-chan. You're Chan now because you're a little cat boy. Unfortunate for you. Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it... Oh, brother. I arrived safely, but did I drive safe is the question. Ew! Okaeri nasai! Hello, Takumi. May I have another moment of your time? Oh, hey, Eito. What's up? I wanted to discuss something with you. You know about Hiroko? What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiroko said bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important. So what did you say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiroko is hiding something from us. If I pressed the matter, we would have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back on what Hiroko told us before she left, and to see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if you get too hung up on your own survival. That humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foes we've come against. But she said commanders, plural, not singular. Huh? We've never fought an invader like that before, or since. So it's not impossible that there are others like it out there. But Hiroko spoke about there being more, as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, it is kind of weird. Bear in mind what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture, but it seems to me like Hiroko views this war differently from the rest of us. Almost like she knows something we don't. Was that not fucking obvious? That wouldn't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found something out for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves. What, just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us to make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We can even make her step down as leader. What? If Hiruko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? We don't think it will come to that. Hiroko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize her chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't think what I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help us get a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. There's a chance worth betting on it, don't you think? I guess. You see? It's what's in everyone's best interest for Hiruko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway, and I don't think I can make my case very well. Okay, pussy. This guy's gonna portray so bad. But we, literally, you know the meme where it's like, I can hold the milk together with my friends, and like the power of friendship bullshit? Like, that's what he did. I think he'll be okay. I always feel better around you, Takumi, and you have quite a way with words, so he's gonna break our hearts. Break our hearts, yes. Betray, unsure. So that's what this is all about. Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hiruko. Excuse me. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private, just the 3 of us, before involving anyone else. You don't trust him because his hair is white like Komaido. I believe Hiruko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. Is Hiruko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work somehow. Anyone on the roof? Kako's fucking gone for some reason. Oh, she's right out. She's outside. He's too nice. He doesn't know any better. Hold on, I have to crack my wrist. There we go. Very sus. We'll see. I forgot there's... I forgot that there's like whole other fucking characters in the series. Hi, Kako. Hi, Kako. Don't see you on your own very often. My dear brother said he needed time to get his master plan ready. He shut himself in his room and doesn't want to be disturbed. What is his plan anyway? Did he tell you anything about it? No, not a thing. He always handles important stuff by himself. I see. And there's nothing else? I'll get back to my walk now. Excuse me. If I were a girly pop, I would... I was about to say, I'd manipulate the shit out of Kako. Not manipulate, but like give her back her autonomy as a person. I think manipulate's a little bit too strong. Eito said Hiruko was in the leisure lounge. What would she be doing here? Swimming? Look, Takumi, over there. Her hot babe bod is in the pool. Eito pointed to the pool. From where we are standing, we could make out a shadow moving in the water. As we got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was, of course...
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
Eito looks like he's about to fucking throw up. It's just like, ugh, God, I've never, oh my God.
What? We weren't peeping.
That's right. We would. That's to say, we didn't.
This is the first CG of the game. Well, no, that's a damn lie. Never mind.
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
Yes.
It's not that. It's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident. You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
We have something very important we want to discuss with you.
Very important we want to discuss with you.
Very important, you say? Alright. Wait here while I go get changed.
We watched Hiruko make her way to the door. We watched Hiruko make her way towards the locker room. The silence broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. Half an hour later. Half an hour. Thank you for waiting. Now let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well, there's no easy way to do this. I've just got to go for the direct approach. Let's hear what Hiruko has to say. Alright, I'm gonna come right out and ask. Hiruko, do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too? We figured it out from some of the stuff you've said and done. Plus, if we assume that you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Hiruko. Now that Seirei's gone, there's no doubt that you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. And I'm sure everyone else would feel the same, if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting amongst ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore.
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have the right to hear it. You've really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with an I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in your grill to meet me this mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you exactly. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then... Yes, I do have certain information that you may find relevant. You do? Really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room? Or how they chose to send... Or who... Wait, how they chose to send here? Oh my god, hold on. Can we get the others first? We want everyone to hear this all at once. It'll be better for our morale that way.
At ease, so you never know when the invaders might attack, so rest well then.
The nighttime announcement. I didn't realize how late it was. We'd be up all night if we try to call a meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is that alright with you, Hiruko? I'll tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria like we did before. Very well. You're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. And you're not going to go back on this? You haven't left me with much a choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Harrowing? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us, whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. We've made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright, I'll trust you. Just be aware that it's a long story, and you may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept this a secret from you for this long should give you an idea of how bad it is. Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I really never thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I can finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. A beat later, Hiruko was already halfway to the door. Before she could leave, I called after her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Were you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Were you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You've said time and again that you didn't really care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, I'm finding it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of my victory. It's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Despite those words, Hiruko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, her back to us the whole time. Hiruko. She's not so bad after all. Just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Eito and I didn't stick around for long after that. We'd done all we came to do, and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Hiruko mentioned? Whatever it is, it made her obsessed with winning this war, but it's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. I better go to bed and so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. Oh, 3-hour stream! And so I ended my 15th day at the last Defense Academy. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting, one that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. Okay, gamers. We're gonna learn about this truth. I've checked... Okay, never mind. I've checked all around the side of the wall of fire, and there's no sign of her anywhere. She's not in her room either. I've looked at a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. I don't understand this. Damn it, where the hell is she? Hiruko had disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told us all about what she had been hiding, but when we got to the cafeteria that morning, Hiruko wasn't there. We had waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside her room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. We scoured every inch of the academy, but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts. Oh, brother. After all that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. Hiruko was gone, vanished without a trace. Where'd you go, mistress? It's safe to say she isn't anywhere on school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. No, that's not possible. I mean, both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gotten out without using one of them. Then where is she? Why'd she pick now to pull a disappearing act? You guys said Hiruko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same as what happened with Seirei. You mean we're going to find her chopped up and stuck in a trash can somewhere? Don't say that, you're gonna make me... If Miss Shizuhara is gone, that means her fight or leave ultimatum no longer applies, right? I mean, no one's going to want to test us while all this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what the test is going to be, right? Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute. Ima, didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You think I had something to do with this? Do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Sumino. I'm sad to say, my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Shizuhara disappeared before I had the chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your secret plan? I was going to seduce her. Didn't I mention I'm a master in the art of love? Excuse me? Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles. Practically a celebrity. The financial aid of many kind friends is what allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times got tough. I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chaste, but... So you're gonna put the moves on Hiruko and get her to let you off the hook that way? Exactly. It would have been the perfect plan. Only I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that. I don't even know where to start. But we've got more important things to worry about right now. If you didn't do anything to Hiruko, then where is she? If the school got attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Hey, yeah, we got no Seirei, no Hiruko. It'd be a total crap fest. Let's try not to get sidetracked. With the worst case scenarios, maybe we should search the school again. Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. We wandered around the academy looking for Hiruko for the rest of the day. By the time the sun set down, we had made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate.
Heavy soldier. You never know when the invaders might attack. Well then.
Oh, brother. A whole last day and nothing. This is terrible. It felt like we finally reached an understanding with Hiruko, and now she's gone. She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school ground. She has to be. Let's look around one more time. Wait, Takumi, it's late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest, too. If there's some other crisis after this, the last thing we need is to be sleep-deprived during it. He's right. We can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes. Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow Hiruko... Wait, who knows? Maybe tomorrow Hiruko will come back like nothing ever happened and she'll explain everything. Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for the day. You can go back to your room. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning. She'll be back tomorrow like nothing ever happened. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night. Too uneasy to relax. Anytime things started to go our way here, the hopes were squashed almost immediately. Was that just the kind of place the last Defense Academy was? So we just look and look and look. If the days pass fast like this, I'll go up until 20. As soon as we were all up, we resumed the search for Hiruko. We started with the school interior. Nothing. Movie time. Could you give me like 15 minutes? Then we split into groups and checked outside. Everywhere we could reach, right up to the wall of fire. Still nothing. It was obvious now that Hiruko wasn't just going to show up out of nowhere. What movie are you watching? She disappeared utterly and completely. Another day, we didn't fight anything. This is bullshit, man. People don't just blip out of existence like this. Oh my fuck, of course you're watching the damn Avengers. We've been this thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does this mean she really did go outside the wall? Okay, Hawkeye number 1. What about the fire extinguishers, though? You can't get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure of that much. Then where could she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server? She might have lost her connection because of sunspots or something. Can I say something? Listen up, everyone. My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom. She does not know fucking shit. She's like, I'm hungry. You can do it, sister dearest. I think I spotted an inconsistency in your logic just now. Something that doesn't quite add up. She's not on this. Okay. Oh my god, Shiloh's going crazy. Don't leave me, Mr. Hiruko. What's this inconsistency you spotted, Kako? It could be nothing, but if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get... What if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get past the undying flames? Huh? Hiruko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. What if that included a way out of the school that none of us have noticed yet? A way out? It's like back in the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow up and you get to know it better. That's right. None of us even considered that possibility. You're a genius, sister dearest. Oh, if only we'd gotten to know Miss Shizuhara better. She might have agreed to smuggle us out with her. So she left and went back to the TRC on her own? Hey, moron, this is Hiroko we're talking about. She was more serious than beating the invaders than any of us. That could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Oh, really? Oh, brother. What's the other explanation you thought of, Kako? There's a difference between this disappearance and the last one. Hiruko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bombs inside us like Seirei could. Oh, I see. So any one of us could be the culprit here. Huh? If one of us killed her, carried the body outside the wall of fire, then came back after disposing it, that would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it? Why is she panting like that? She misses the mistress. What? Since the corpse recovery drones don't work outside the school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death or brought her back to revive her. And it would just be like Miss Shizuhara had vanished into thin air. Outstanding, sister dearest. You've thought of everything. Wait a minute. You really think Hiruko was murdered by one of us? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Whoa, don't look at me. We don't even know for sure if that's what happened. No, it's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiruko would never run off and abandon us, and she wouldn't let any second-rate invaders do her in either. But she'd let her guard down around one of us.
That'd be all the killer would need to get the jump on her.
Don't talk like that, Darumi. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend.
Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple of weeks. You don't even know what everyone's capable of.
Whoa, her facial expression changed. That's way more detailed than it used to be. Maybe, but still. My beloved Mistress Hiruko's been taken away from me in such a cruel way, too.
I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all this?
But please, it was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right, just a theory. Just one possibility. Don't talk like that, Darumi. We already made that game. Oh, she loves Junko Enoshima. You explained yourself really well, though, Kako. I think this is the most we've heard you talk since we got here. This is her field of interest, after all. Oh, brother.
You never know when the invader will then.
There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day coming to an end. But those theories mean Hiruko could have left the school grounds looking outside the walls. Left the school grounds looking outside the walls, starting to sound like a better idea, don't you think? Darumi is a Junko Kini, like 1,000%. No, she is. Like, you should have seen the references she was making in the fucking demo, and she made like a Persona reference earlier. Let's save that for tomorrow. We're not likely to find anything in the dark. But if she really did have a secret way out, she's probably miles away by now.
Nah, we'll find her. Pieces of her, anyway. Hey, do you think we could shove parts inside the Revival-matic? Maybe it'll still work even if they're a little rotten.
No, the manual's clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death. A few minutes at most. That won't matter if Hiruko's still alive, and I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. We'll take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll come up with a plan and take action. Right, that's probably the best approach. The group dispersed, all of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching. We made our way back to the rooms in heavy, sullen silence. Alright, we'll stop here then. As tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch off. Where was Hiruko? How and why did she disappear so completely? We had gone over a couple of possibilities today, but I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hiruko running away, one of us killing her, each sounded just as impossible as the other. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing that I won't do for the sake of victory. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. I don't think she was lying then, so why would she leave us so suddenly? I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Hiruko and what might have happened to her haunted my dreams, and went on like that for a while. Time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have slept several hours, or only a few minutes. All of a sudden my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. I glanced around trying to get my bearings. It couldn't be morning already. It was still dark out. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet. Oh, it's this fucking dude. It's back!
You! What are you doing here?
I could barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up.
You? What are you? Why are you in my room?
It's trying to speak again, but I still can't make anything out. It's just the same as last time. What is this thing?
Are you an invader? Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want from us? I know there's something here, but what is it? I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
It's me, Kaname Date on fire. It's Kaname Date's son, him and Ryuki's love child. This is getting nowhere.
Did you do something to Hiruko? Wait, no, not just her. What happened to Sirei? Was that you too? What did you... Hey!
He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected.
Dante, my beloved.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
I was gonna end stream after this little debacle, but now I have a battle. I was right. The invaders are back. Me and gang. Me and gang. Damn it. Not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to do it without Hiruko too. Was this part of their plan? Did they get rid of her so they could attack while we're confused and disorganized? No time to think about that now. I've got to get to the war room and get ready to fight. Oh, you know what? We could just save. Oh, the fuck. But we should... Guys. We have to stop playing this game. Alright. That's enough. I could play this shit all fucking night, guys. I'm just saying. That was the wrong button. I'm trying to get to, like, the main... Stream tomorrow? Maybe. Hold on, let me find some music. Not that one. Hello. Okay. So, we have options. Whoops! Wait, actually, I wanted to see this. We could stream tomorrow. Or we could wait. Actually, I don't even know if I can stream tomorrow. I have a stream lined up for Wednesday. Or would tomorrow be better for you? Because for you, Yum, I'll adjust the stream. But I do have this lined up for Wednesday. I like to give myself a little break in between. But if it's better for you, then I'll do it. Thank you. But I'm having fun. I'm liking the game so far. I mean, I'm just very invested in, like, a few of the characters. It's another Kodaka game, and I'm very excited for the success of it as well. They said 100 endings. It would be better for tomorrow for me. Okay. Tomorrow at the same time, 6:30 is what I would do, probably. 100 endings is so crazy to me when we only have like 14 characters. I'll do it tomorrow. No, I like having you around. I like having people around. Because then it's just not me reading for fucking 3 hours straight. At least I get to talk, you know? But no, I had a good time. Yay! I'll listen. I was writhing like 2 days ago when I was like, I really want to play this game, but I have to wait until Monday. But now we get to play it tomorrow too. And then maybe I'll take like I'll redo the schedule and I'll take a break the day after. Because I do have a doctor's appointment. I have 2 doctor's appointments in a row. I have one tomorrow and the one the next day, but... Well, maybe after the first one, I'll do a stream since it's like early in the morning. And then I just won't stream the next day. But yeah. This was fun. This was good. I'm enjoying this game a lot. As you can see, my voice is dying. I'm surprised, honestly, I haven't had water this entire stream. I'm surprised that my voice just started dying like 30 minutes ago. So that's kind of boggers. I am hungry though. So, Jesus Christ, I kept moving around a lot during the stream. I was, like, since it was just reading, I kind of, like, got comfy, and then my model started freaking out, so sorry about that. But, I will go now. I'll go now, and I'll go eat, and, yes, you marry? Ow, you didn't even see it. What the fuck? Where did it go? Ow. No, 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 it's okay. I had Dr. Pepper. I will head out and drink water and eat some more pasta. And go watch the Avengers now. So, thank you all for coming. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow. And if something happens, then I'll see you Wednesday. The Dr. Pepper was delicious. It gave me the energy to fight. Anyways... Goodbye, guys. I'll see you around. Bye! Wrong screen!